What's up, everyone? Welcome to Sereni-TCG, here to give you an update on the Pro Tour Asia that happened just a few days ago. So, to recap, December 7 was the Swiss rounds where they announced the top 16 players, and December 8 was the top 16 top cut, and the constructed side event where players could get a chance to win the top 8 gold stamp Lin Nanite Assassin. Let's first talk about the side event. Please bear with me as I have little to no information of what happened during this event. However, I do know who won. The winner of the side event was Lord Krong, leader of the Horde, appropriately named the Genesis Slayer. This contender had gone through 5 rounds of battle and came out undefeated in the side event, winning him the prize card and a bunch of other prizes. But going back to the main event, there were a total of 49 players on December 7, and Genesis was the most used contender, followed by Death and Torque. There were actually fewer Torques than expected appearing. I did guess before that they would make a comeback in the Pro Tour, but apparently more chose Genesis instead. So next one, moving on to the top 16, we have 5 Genesis, 4 Torque, 2 Death, 2 Krung, 1 Kagan, 1 Machina, and surprisingly, 1 Warcry. Amazingly enough, this Warcry actually got to represent itself in the top 4, losing only to Torque in the semifinals, achieving 4th place overall. It was a welcoming and unexpected twist. Unfortunately though, the Magnet Indomitable Will I mentioned in the last video didn't quite make in the top 16, which is sad. Because I was rooting for the contender to at the very least reach the top 16 or maybe even win the whole thing. But it didn't happen. I'm in pain. So, moving on to the winner. It was a long and hard battle between Torque and Chesses. Torque, the contender that shaped 3 sets, versus the new upcoming challenger, Genesis. Both were powerful, and yet only one had to come out on top. The winner of the Pro Tour Asia was none other than Genesis, the emissary of chaos. Genesis had reigned supreme over Torque the Diabolical and defined the meta of set 4. Will this contender still be as powerful until the Progenitor's Gambit? That I am not sure. But I do know this. Currently, Genesis is inevitable. So, that is all for today. Thank you so much for listening and stay tuned for the Progenitor's Gambit. I am not sure of the exact dates, but there have been some people saying that it will happen on February 28th to March 2, but until then, once it's finalized, I'll give you all the details and update you about it. Thank you, and we'll see you on the next video. Goodbye.